Captain, we are nearing the orbit of Kepler 452b.
It appears that we are.
Wow, it looks so large.
Yes, the exoplanet is over 1.5 times the size of Earth, placing it within the category of superterrestrial exoplanets. Even though its star is nearly the same temperature as Earth's sun, it has a flux at the distance of Kepler's 452b, which is only 1/11 times the flux seen on Earth.
My, it must be far away from the star to be habitable while being so big.
No, Captain. Kepler 452b is about 1.05 AU from its star. The distances are nearly equivalent, and flux is not dependent on the planet's size. The star is, however, older and larger. The interest in Kepler 452b is in how similar this planet and star is to Earth and its star. The most significant difference between these worlds is their star's age.
Spock! What's going on?
It appears that something on the planet has locked us into its tractor beam.
Scotty, how are the engines?
Aye, Captain, the engines are good, but we can't be moved until whatever is on that planet decides to let us go.
Captain, they can't be reached for communication.
Well, I guess we'll have to go down there.
Jim, there's water everywhere. And did the transporter malfunction? I feel heavier.
There's significantly more water on this planet than you'd be used to. Kepler 452b has an acceleration due to gravity of almost twice the gravity on Earth. And Captain, although the surface temperature of the planet is lower here, the greenhouse effect is much greater than Earth's. The inclination of this planet's orbit compared to Earth's orbital plane is 89 and 806,000ths degrees.
Enough, Spock. Damn it, I'm a doctor, not an astronomer. So where to go from here, Jim?
Well, by my estimates, whatever locked us with their tractor beam is located about 500 meters to the north.
I don't know what you call it on Vulcan, but I see nothing but water.
And a humanoid life form.
What?
Hello. You speak English?
Yes. We've spent a long time hunting for potentially habitable exoplanets, and once our telescopes discovered Earth as a confirmed location of life, we worked hard to learn your language so we can communicate with you, so you can save us. We're sorry we locked you in our tractor beam.
Wait, save you?
Yes. Our star is 6 billion years old and is getting too large. As it grows, the temperature on our planet increases. Within 400 million years, we will have lost most of our water, but before that, the temperature alone will be too much for us to survive in. Please note, the species of aliens living on Kepler 452b is amphibious because the planet is only in its habitable zone for part of its year, but because water is stubborn, it remains during this period, and the people just retreat underwater for the period of time it's outside the habitable zone. Like many of Earth's amphibians, salt is very dangerous for them. Also, the planet's extreme gravitational pull has forced them to evolve to have very strong bones. Side effects also include dry mouth, hives, stomach pains, and in rare circumstances, death.
Dang, that really puts things into perspective.
Indeed it does. You see, we discovered your planet through what you would call the transit method. From there, we calculated the radius, semi-major axis, and orbital period with what you Earthlings call Kepler's third law.
Ah, yes. A to the third is proportional to the mass of the planet plus the mass of the star times orbital period squared. Of course.
You'll have to forgive Mr. Spock. He's well versed in astrophysics, but not in manners.
Well, anyway, after we used Kepler's third law, we found that your planet is much like ours in size and flux.
It's fascinating, really. We discovered your planet through the transit method as well on July 23rd in the year 2015 by a prehistoric telescope called Kepler. Kepler 452b is located in the constellation Cygnus. However, you would never see it with your bare eye, as we are 1,400 light years away from Earth, circling a type G2V star.
Hold on! If your planet is so similar to ours, why bother us?
Our star is older than yours, and every year we spend more time outside of the habitable zone.
The sheer amount of water on this planet must keep you habitable for that time.
Yes, but in another billion years, we will never be within the habitable zone, and our water will evaporate. And as I'm sure you've noticed, our atmosphere is primed for a runaway greenhouse effect. We need your help to move to a habitable planet, Earth.
Jim, what should we do?
She's changed, but they lived underwater. And your great